What's up, guys? Welcome back to Playground Sessions YouTube channel. I'm Phil, and today I've got a song to break down for you. We're going to be looking at the first section of our intermediate level arrangement of the Forrest Gump theme song from the movie, Tom Hanks and all that. You guys know it. This one was voted on by our Facebook community, so if you guys want to vote on a future tutorial video here, make sure you join the group and let your voice be heard. Let's dig in. Here's the section we're going to be learning today. 1, 2, here we go. All right, 100%. Well, let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to start with the right hand first. The key signature here is 3 sharps. That means we're in the key of A, and that means that every C, F, and G that we see in the music is going to automatically be sharp. F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp is our key signature. And the time signature is 4/4, common time, or 4 beats per measure. We're in the key of A, and that means C's are sharp, and our first note here in notation is a C, so we're going to have our thumb up on C sharp, which is not very typical. We're going to be kind of higher up towards the back of the keys to do that. So this is our first position for this first 2-measure phrase. So starting from the top, it goes C sharp, D, E, E, tied over, C sharp, E, tied over again, a high A with our 5th finger, back to E, back down to C sharp. And those are all on the upbeats, by the way. This is kind of syncopated, which means we're not accenting the strong beats of 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're accenting the beats in between. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All those ands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Pretty tricky rhythmically, but we'll get into the rhythms in a little more detail in just a minute. Moving on to the next measure, we see our 2-finger plays D, then E, then F sharp, back to D, back to F sharp. We tie it over and we rest. And during this measure, we're going to look ahead to see what comes next. Sure enough, we have a hand position change. Our thumb now is on D. We're going to reach our pinky now up to the high B. Then we're going to put our 3rd finger on G sharp, our 2-finger on E, so that in the next measure, our thumb is ready to play C sharp again. And we're back to our first position. So let's go over this measure 5, 6, 7, and 8 again. Thumb starts on D, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, B, 2 and 3 and 4, and thumb on C sharp, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And just like up top, we're going to rest in this measure and look ahead. We're not going to move this time though. Our 3rd finger is going to play F sharp, and it's already there. F sharp, G sharp, A, F sharp, A, F sharp, A, F sharp. Moving on, thumb on D, E, F sharp, D, F sharp, rest and look ahead. Final line down, 3 on D now, we're going to move down. D, E, F sharp, D, B with our thumb. 3rd finger now on C sharp, 4 on D, 2 on B. We're creeping down so that our thumb can play A for a whole note, and then we're going to rest for the whole last measure to wrap up this section. Okay, so we've got a lot already completed here for the right hand. We went through the notes and the hand positions and the fingering suggestions. Now what we need to do is practice it in time. So I'm going to bring up a backing track at a slow tempo so we can play it along at that speed. Then once we feel good about that, we'll move on to the full speed. But first, let me tell you that we're doing a free trial in our interactive app. For 30 days, you can have all access with no strings attached and no payment up front. Tap this card above if you want to learn more. Start your free trial today. All right, let's go ahead and bring in our backing track and try this right hand part at the slow speed, shall we? 1, 2, set, go. There we have it. So pause, rewind, and play back with me at that slow speed if you need. But when you're ready, let's now try it with the backing track at the full tempo and see if we can get 100% with our right hand there. 1, 2, set, go. Hey, 100% for the right hand, that feels good. So, quick summary. In the right hand, we've got a couple of hand position changes, a couple of finger changes and pivots. But what makes it a little bit easier is the fourth measure of each phrase. This is 16 measures long, so there's 4 different 4-measure phrases. At the end of each one, we have a rest, essentially, where we can look ahead to see what's next. Take advantage of that time. All right, now let's switch gears and start looking at the left-hand harmony. You guys ready? We've just got a couple of different chords here, and as you can see, rhythmically speaking, we've got all whole notes, and sometimes a whole note tied to another whole note. So we've got plenty of time to think about what's happening, and more importantly, to focus on the right hand while the left hand is holding. But we'll get there. For now, let's go over each one of these chords. Our first chord is A major. We're going to tie that over. Then we're going to go to a D major chord in second inversion, so we can keep that A the same on the bottom. This is a D over A. And again, we'll tie that into a new measure. Next line down, we go to B minor, and then E over G, and then back to A in root position, and we'll tie that over. All right, next line down, we've got F sharp minor over A, tied over. Then we go to D over A, and we're going to play this one twice. We're not going to tie it. Then B minor, and this is just like the second half of the last phrase. We go to E over G, and then to A, tied over again. So these chords all stay right here in this sweet spot range, and oftentimes the chords will share 1 or 2 common notes between them. So we're just moving 1 note or 2 notes. But that's the beauty of using inversions, right? We are all real close to each other and we share chord tones between chords. Let's go ahead and try this at the full speed. I think we can handle it. You guys ready? 1, 2, set, go. Look ahead. Look down. Next chord, B minor. Now change. E over G sharp. Back to A. And tie it. Look ahead, F sharp minor. D over A, play it again, look ahead, B minor, E over G sharp, and A. Okay guys, we got the right hand down at 100%, now we've got the left hand down as well. Our final step for this video, of course, is to put the hands together. So we'll do it slowly to start, and then we'll speed it up to full tempo. Then, of course, you can finish this song in the app, right, with interactive feedback. All right, let's dig into it. 1, 2, set, go. All right, guys, final step is to speed it up to full tempo, but we're not in a hurry here. Don't forget, if you need extra practice at the slow speed, please take it. I'll be here when you get back. All right, this is a video. I'm not going anywhere. But when you're ready, let's now try this and let's wrap this up. Forrest Gump theme, first section, hands together, full speed, Forrest Gump theme song. Let's do it. 1, 2, here we go. All right, 100%, it's all around. Great work. If you guys don't know the Forrest Gump movie, check it out. It's a great movie, great soundtrack, and we just learned the theme song from it, that feather falling. That's it, what more can I say? You guys did great. Make sure you finish this song in the app with your free trial. You won't have a video lesson with me walking you through each segment, but what you will have is that real-time grading, that feedback. It tells you exactly how you did based on your actual performance. It's pretty invaluable. Well, I'm Phil, and I'll see you guys for the next tutorial. The features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the Playground Sessions app. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, Playground teaches the piano with interactive feedback and gaming features, all while using your favorite songs. All right, guys, I'm Phil. Hit subscribe so I can see you for the next video.